Right, I'm a bit out of breath. I'm going to re-record this last bit. It's going to be a decision. Right, that's where I normally go up. That's the hill I normally go up there, which gets very steep up the top there. This is the road I said a few times ago. I wonder what's down here. Let's have a find out. But a nasty feeling I'm going to end up about 3 miles away, at the bottom of a very, very big hill. But we'll see. Right, when I get my breath back here. Yeah, so I was asked to supply some information for an article about me into the Arts magazine. They give a nice plug to the t-shirts and thongs and stuff, you know, which is I find quite humorous. And I'm also, you know, it's weird at the moment because I'm trying to sort out my head. Jesus Christ, what a stink of horse shit! Fuck me! Oh, good God! Just my eyes bleed that. So I'm sort of I was thinking about the whole reductive thing. I'm trying to predict how it's going to go, obviously, right? I've got the website in being designed now. I brought somebody in as a partner, as a minor partner, who's going to do basically the majority of the business side, because one, I know him well and I trust him. Two, he has an excellent track record in business. None of it's to do with digital sculpting, which is what I need. I don't need somebody who's basically just done digital sculpting and software to do with it. That's not what I need. Now, we're basically, you know, I'm like putting him in charge of a lot of the stuff, what I call the boring shit, right? So I can get on and do the clever stuff. I can be creative both in the software and my art, right? That's basically what I'm looking at. So that's a big move, because it means that it's not just me taking a risk on the software anymore. There's somebody else. Now this guy is working for a firm that, you know, there's a good chance if you're a hard service guy, or, you know, or a manufacturer, you've used this guy's stuff before, right? He's not a coder, but he's probably one of the best sales and management people around. And when this company was stupid enough to let him go, and I will say this, absolutely fucking stupid, you know, I said to this particular person, I said, well, I've got an offer if you're interested. And he said yes. So we're trying to organise a meet up for together to do the meeting with Chaos Group. And about, was it next week or the week after? I'll have to look it up actually. Because I was going to go to the hospital just beforehand. But we're trying to work all that out, because he has to fly from the States. But it looks like it's going to be easy for me to do this one solo. And then I said, well look, I can't get the SIGGRAPH, right? And the chances of having the money are slim, not impossible, but slim. So I'll let him do the SIGGRAPH shit, right? And he can do all the meetings there. So that makes more sense, and it cuts our costs down, gets us the most bang for the buck, basically. Now, there's a good chance that it was going to be everywhere. But remember, this is my product, right? I'm an independent developer. So if you truly believe in helping independent developers, give it a go. If ever you're a fanboy with axe to grind, I'm waiting for you, because I can trust you. When I say I am an absolute expert at polygon reduction, I can tell you what every single one of the polygon reduction algorithms that are out there. I can tell you they all use the same one. They use quadratic edge collapse stroke vertex collapse algorithm. That's why if you look around, you'll see that NPower's done an update. Mood Tools have done an update. I fully expect Pixologic to update theirs in the next few days, because they're all just using the same core library that they find online, which incidentally is free, right? But it's limited. And they all do the same thing in the same way. You're paying for the same bit of fucking software, right? Which is meant for the oil industry. It wasn't meant for us, that, right? It was meant for 2D data planes. It was never meant to work on monsters and shit, or a 3D item. It was created by programmers, not an artist. It's different. Right? Programs are great, they come up with great ideas, but often they come up with completely shite, it's unusable, because they don't have a sort of frame of reference. Sometimes if you do not have somebody who's a good artist advising software, it can be a hindrance. I've seen this happen before, where a good piece of software can be ruined because a mediocre or bad artist is advising a guy, and he doesn't know this guy isn't very good, and he takes what he's saying as gospel, okay? and that's what gets a bit worrying to see that happen. But that's where I know what I want, right? I know when I travel the world what other people are wanting, and if I can deliver that, great. Now we'll see what happens. You know what I mean? Let's say the website's got to be knocked together, and well, more than knocked together, it's got a full design. I find it ironic that the Reducto logo and name as a brand is well established throughout the industry, and only a handful of people in the world have ever got to use it yet. I find that it's actually, I think that's good, because it shows that I can do the shit when it comes to promoting and getting the product out there. That's a very rare skill apparently, which I think is a lot of rubbish myself, eh? But it's easy to get a name out there. To be blunt, it's getting people to bloody pay for it. That's the difference. But as I've said before, Reducto and a lot of this other stuff isn't just for Mudbox guys, it's for everybody. I'm not just aiming at one crowd, because honest, the Mudbox people do not pay money. Unfortunately, as I put all those quick starts and ground up videos up, right, they now expect every video and everything to be absolutely fucking free. Which is why you don't see a whole lot of Mudbox stuff out there. Basically because it'll never sell a lot, right? I would lumber people asking, what happened with the book? I'll let you know a secret, right? I'm wanting the publisher to drop it. Not because I don't want to write it, but because the publishing company I originally signed for was taken over by a educational book firm. Now, they don't do any promotion whatsoever for the books. Not one fucking iota, right? I am not going to write a book, and let's face it, the majority of people using Mudbox at the moment have been taught at one time or another by my stuff, including people who've wrote other books, right? They've all watched my videos. So it's a bit of an important event when I do put one out, right? And I do not want it to be sunk without trace if I put a lot of work into it. So I've made it very clear to them that I want some guarantees, and if those guarantees aren't forthcoming, I'll sit on it, right? I don't want to, but I'm certainly not releasing a book for them to basically take, a shed load, majority of the money off the book, me get a pittance, and then not get any promotion. That's, to be honest, that's just no deal, no dice. That's what happens when companies get taken over, unfortunately. Sometimes the deals change, and I'm not exactly over the moon with it. Plus I've been very busy anyway. The book's been wrote about 8 times now, you know what I mean? So when it does come out, it should be phenomenal, because I've got all sorts of stuff that I've really sort of optimised everything that's in the book. But hopefully it'll see the light of day, but I'm not going to put it out through a small publisher that will not promote it. To be quite blunt, if they want me to write a book for them, they do the promotion. And when you have educational booksellers, they don't promote stuff, right? They used to sell it at schools and colleges and universities. They don't have to promote shit to them, just say, there's a new book, they buy it, right? That's what worries me. And it's been worrying me for a while, so that's why the book was delayed, and why I haven't given anything out. And I'm saying it now because I know fine well, chance of them ever seeing this video, fucking zero. And even if they do, look, what do you expect? There's no way you're having Wayne Robson on your books, right, without a bit of promo. And that's the bottom line. So it's about a minute and a half. So if you were asking, that's the truth, that's the bottom line, that's what I didn't want to say. Right? I was hoping they would actually quit the bloody contract by now, to be honest. But a lot of these places aren't prepared to spend the money. Now, what annoyed me was when I wrote Essential ZBrush, it was larger than the other 2 books combined. It contains more concentrated knowledge than just about any book I've ever seen, right? Because I put a year ramming everything into that book. Arguably too much, because it was so over-facing to people. It was a wall of constant knowledge that I think was too much. It could have been broken up into 3 books, that, easily. But again, the promo for Essential ZBrush, Wordway didn't do a damn thing, right? They didn't put one advert out. The only promo that came from that was word of mouth and what I did, and that's wrong, right? It shouldn't be like that. And if somebody is not prepared to put out, a minimal amount of adverts at least, then they're wasting everybody's fucking time. Right, it's about time to go. So I'm pretty sure this is going to come out over down near that mast over there, which is Lanchester. 4 miles away from where I need to be, the bottom of a big bank, big hill like that, right? The wife's going to love me, so I'm going to be about an hour and a half late. So I'll see you all next time. Bye, hope you enjoy this sort of random shit. And I'll see you all next time. I might do one from London if I get a chance, right?